And for probably the last 15 years, I've been going, hey, you got to tell me if I'm irrelevant. Like, people think they know, but they don't know, right? So you got to tell me, hey, Dad, or Pastor or Erwin or dude, whatever, you got to say you're not connecting anymore with the world around you. You need to go do something else. And because you never know, but one of the things I realize is I meet a lot of 25-year-olds who are so old. I mean, it just breaks my heart. You got old so fast because you're unwilling to risk and to change. You're unwilling to grow. And I meet 35-year-olds and 45-year-olds. I'm like, what happened to you? Where did you sell your soul to security and safety? See, what change does is it changes you from the inside out. And this year I turned 65, but I can tell you, I've never been more excited about life in my entire life. I mean, my imagination is going crazy. I can't stop dreaming. Sometimes I can't sleep. I'm just thinking of all the things that would be great, all the things yet to be done, all the things yet to be imagined. And I just feel like, I just hope I get to live long enough to create the next new thing and the next new thing and the next new thing. Because the new changes you. It makes you young. It keeps you alive. It keeps you vibrant. And what it does is the moment you get a taste of the new and you realize the old is the past, the new is the future. That's the only place God is going. It makes you hungry for the new. And all of a sudden you have renewed passion and courage and boldness and bravery. And some of you have got to break free from the old you and step into the new. And it's exciting to me when I see someone like Reggie say, man, this was my life before, but now this is who I am. See, I know so many of you. I see Amanda, who the first day I ever met her was right here, and she says, hi, I'm Amanda, and I'm an atheist. Why do people introduce themselves like that? I don't know, but that is what she said to me. And to see the way she just partners with Kim and is such a passionate follower of Jesus and seen her life change. And just look around the room and I realize, see, you're the new. See, the future doesn't happen outside of us. It happens within us. And when we become the new, we become the catalyst, the agents. We become God's agency of transformation. And let me tell you, the world desperately needs a new humanity. And that can be you and it can be me. God says, put away the former things, do not dwell in the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Will you even perceive it? What God is actually telling us is, I need to change your perspective. I need to change your mind. I need to change your eyes. I need to change the way you see reality, or you're going to miss the new. Because the new never grows old. That's the beautiful thing about it, is that the moment the new's been done, it's the old. And you don't want to live in the old. You want to celebrate it. It used to be new, but it's not new anymore. And Mosaic, it's just changed and changed and changed. In fact, sometimes people, when they come here and then they are here for a few years, then they leave and they come back, they go, well, Mosaic's changed so much. Isn't that exciting? That means we're not the old. I remember years ago, I was in a conversation with my brother, Alex, who I love. And I remember he said to me, and he meant it not to be a compliment. He said, wow, you've changed so much. I was a little insulted because I wanted to be more stable than that, more grounded than that. That's why you've changed so much. It took me about a week to process that. I called him back. I said, you're right. I have changed so much. And I'm just getting going. I'm going to change more and more and more. Let me tell you, if someone knew you 10 years ago and you're still the same person, you should just fall on your face and cry. The last thing you want someone to tell you is, I knew you when you were 18. You're just the same at 48. You're not supposed to be the same person at 22 that you are at 32. You're not supposed to be the same person at 32 that you are at 42. You're supposed to keep growing because the new never grows old. The new is waiting for us. I was thinking about Mosaic. We used to have an interior that was all black. Do you remember that? That was before the pandemic. And I only gave our team one suggestion. I want people to walk into the future, not the past. And then when the team began creating, I remember even when Aaron came and said, hey, we want to paint it all white. My first thought was, wow, that's going to be stark. It's going to be cold. It'll be different. And now I have people from all over the world saying, I still remember when I walked into that white building, it was iconic. I'd never seen anything like it. I love when people walk into the church and they walk into the future, not into the past. Because if you connect to Jesus, see, this is the amazing thing. A lot of people think God is a God of the past. That if you give your life to God, you're doing the most conservative thing possible. They lied to you. See, if you trust your life to Jesus, you better hang on tight for the most unexpected adventure you will ever go on. Because see, Jesus isn't afraid of anything. He's not. And here's the thing. He's not afraid of you going through a hard time. He's not afraid of you having some pain. He's not afraid of you dying. I kind of wish he was a little bit more concerned about that, but he's not. See, he's not afraid of anything. You know what if he's driven by any fear, it's your insignificance. That you would not step into your significance and your intention. That you would just drift through life holding on to the past, thinking that's all there is. But when you enter into a relationship with a God who created you, the new never gets old. It's always new and always new and always new.